Hi everyone, and welcome to another energy reading, this time for the full moon in Gemini that is happening on December 15th. We are going to pick one oracle card and then we'll jump straight into some moon cards. We'll get more information with the tarot and we'll connect to a self-care ritual and a more spiritual ritual. Okay? If you ever want a one-on-one reading with me, you can book those on sparklingcarla.com. Right now, I'm also doing readings by donation, so you can send whatever your donation suggested, $5 to $8 for a 2-card pull reading. But the bigger the donation, the more cards. And those will be sent out to your email or Instagram through DMs. You just have to send the donation to Sparkling Carla on Venmo and put your email address or Instagram handle, and I'll be sending it your way in 3 business days. Without further ado, we got Pluto, transformation, not surprised. We've been going through huge waves of transformation. Each of us at a different level, at a different speed in different areas of our lives, but transformations come with a lot of depth. So it means that it comes with a lot of layers. So it's not only like one area of your life that is kind of shifting or transforming. It feels and it is something that affects like the bigger spectrum of who you are, or the bigger spectrum of your life, or the bigger spectrum of how things move in your life on a daily basis. Right now, you might be communicating with your higher self or others, or doing research or learning something. You might be getting downloads. There is a connection to communicating, receiving messages, but also, and this could be spiritually, but also in communication with other people, or just communication with circumstances, right? Because we can also receive messages and information from experiences, right? Like, yes, we want that. No, we don't want that. Or this taught me this, right? Also, this could be something that you are becoming more aware of, either at a spiritual and mental level, or just because you're searching, right? So you've been reading this book, or you've been taking this course, etc. There is an element of this process taking place for a very long time now, even though, again, it came in layers. So not all the time things looked or feel the way that they are feeling right now. But we are getting closer to that moment of more of this transformation to take place. There is changes coming, movement forward, but from a more intuitive place. That's why a lot of these messages are more internal, are kind of like assessing what is and what isn't, what is coming and what is staying behind. And as we navigate those beams of information, moving forward in a way that keeps transforming our lives. So what are we releasing more of for this transformation? New moon in Sagittarius. I love it because that's the new moon we just went through. Focus on the positive. This message has been coming through a lot in regards to just focus on pleasure, focus on joy, play more, focus on the positive, connect to those positive affirmations, reframe things into a positive. Like when you learn more information, whatever it's bringing forward, be grateful for it, right? Whatever it is. And in some instances, it could be these very exciting ideas or realizations. But in other cases, it could be things that need to be let go and released. And it could create tension, and it could create worry, and it could create anxiety or doubts, right? And the universe is saying, no, focus on the positive. Focus on the direction that you want to go, and do not dwell on the rest. The rest, just let it shed away, because transformation, again, that connection to snake energy, shedding your skin, transforming, right? Transforming into the butterfly, from being the caterpillar in the cocoon type of energy. You have to leave the life of a caterpillar behind. You have to leave the cocoon that was created by you behind in order for you to become the butterfly. But it is that matter of keeping your eyes on the prize, keeping your eyes on the vision, holding that vision, and allowing the rest to just fall away as you continue to focus on what is, on the abundance, on the gratitude, on the lessons, on the growth. This will create more clarity of mind, right? As we keep connecting to the vision and to the positives, the things that we are learning, the things that we are expanding into. It creates more clarity on how to continue to move forward. And it's presented also like the certain fogs that could be in the way of you holding that vision even more strongly will start to fall away. This one jumped out weird, so no. Okay, so what is being illuminated right now? What do we need to see? Oh my God. That's a lot here. I mean, a lot. Okay, so I'm like, I think it's too many cards right now. Okay, whatever. It's a collective message, so remember to take what resonates. We got step into your power, which is another thing that's being illuminated for a lot of people, to step more into their power, into their sovereignty, into their courage and confidence of, this is where I'm going, and going for it. Releasing the doubts and the worries and the what ifs, and like, but this is so new and this is so different, and like, is it too late, is it too early, all of these things. Find balance. And also, it's funny, look, Aries, Libra, we're opposites, right? But finding balance, right, with the other, but also within yourself. There is this energy of not going too much in one direction or too much in the other. You have to stay really balanced, because you are moving forward, and as you go up this ladder, up this mountain, you want to stay balanced in who you truly are, right? You can't doubt, because when you doubt, you start leaning to one side more than the other, and that's when you lose your balance and you can fall, right? And it's not you can't stand up again, pick up yourself, dust yourself off, and keep walking. But right, those instances create delays, and they also create a little bit of more fear and doubt, right? Because we don't want to fall. We want to continue moving forward. But that's why it's very important to stay balanced. This is very temperance energy, also in connection to your higher self. Like, it's so within, so without. Moderation, right? Do not go all the way into the spiritual of things, or go all the way into the physical undoing of things, create balance between your rest and play, and showing up to make these plans and to take the steps forward. Patience is also required, because this is a huge transformation, which means that bigger energies are at play. So not everything is going to pan out immediately. Things are unfolding. Here we have the reveal what needs to be seen. It's funny because that's what we were asking. So, and I've been getting that energy too with this full moon in Gemini. A lot of like downloads, messages, information will come forward that is going to help you to step more into your power, to step more into this new new-ish because it's already been unfolding energies for you, right? And that Capricorn energy that we've been talking about here with take a reality check. And again, these might apply to, all of these might apply to you, some of them might apply to you, but there is also a process of coming into a reality check of, if this is where I'm going, this is what I need to do, right? This is how I need to keep myself in balance by doing this. I need to stay positive. I need to stay grounded. There's an energy here of groundedness, of balance, but also having the courage to go for what you want, while allowing these layers to continue to unfold and showing you what you need to be shown or what you need to know in order to keep stepping into this power, right? And stepping into your power, I'm taking it as just stepping into this new version of yourself, right? Because also Pluto with transformation, Pluto rules Scorpio right here, right? Scorpio, reveal what needs to be seen. And it's that depth and those layers that are coming up to be seen, to be revealed, to give you more information, right? This is also full moon in Gemini. Gemini is an air sign. It's all about communication. It's also duality, two sides of something. So we can come to a place of more grounded balance with this information and with this vision, so we can continue to take the steps forward that align with that. Yeah, because there's details of wherever you are at right now that need to be sorted out. And I feel like this moon is going to bring forward more of the information or the realizations that you need, so you can have that reality check and ground this even more into your day-to-day, like what needs to go, what needs to stay, and how do we proceed with what is, so we can continue to move forward in the direction that we want. It's funny, yeah. Okay, so I'm like, what's next? Full moon in Gemini, embrace the flow of life. That's literally this moon that we're having, is embracing the flow of life. The fact that you might not have absolutely all figured out right now, but there's more information coming for you to integrate it into your day-to-day, so you can continue to transform and shift not only your vibration at a mental level and staying positive, but also how you show up in action every day. There is a lot of connection here to the divine, to your higher self. You might receive a lot of downloads or aha moments or ideas. And this is asking you to push through any insecurities, any doubts, because you have to step more fully into this new version of yourself, into this new layer of yourself, into this new chapter of your life. There's a lot about knowing your worth. And you have to know your worth so you can embrace more of what you want to manifest, because we're going big, you know, we're stepping into our power, we're doing the thing. So you want to ground it in ways that connect to that sense of expansion, right? So you are your worth, right? How your self-worth, the things that you've experienced, right, are polishing you to where you're going, right? So you're becoming brighter and brighter and brighter and stronger and stronger and stronger. So you deserve better and bigger and more expansive energies. Again, stay really positive. Believe in your good luck. Believe that good things are going to happen, that good things can happen to you. This is a very connected to a mindset shift, but bring that mindset shift to earth by applying it into your day-to-day, even if it's just a tiny bit of you know, like one piece of the bigger puzzle. Like you get something that shifts a little bit your day-to-day and transforms a little bit your day-to-day, but this is part of a bigger transformation that is taking place. Yeah. And it says here, attune to the divine. You know, keep doing the self-care practices, keep staying in balance. Like, this is not the time to go all in and doing, or all in and just like, I'm just gonna relax and not think about anything. It's like creating this balance in your day-to-day life that is going to take you one step at a time, even if it's small, towards this new version of yourself, towards this new chapter of yourself and of the book of your life. Yeah, things are going to start moving faster, especially for those of you who align more in like to the flow of your own energies, right? Because this is your flow, the flow of life, the frequency that you're navigating right now, and staying positive. When you stay grounded and focus on what you want to achieve and learning as these changes take place and these new things start to show up for you, right? These things start to grow, even when you feel like there is tension and things that feel uncomfortable, right? And things that you cannot clearly see again, but more will be uncovered for you. You'll be able to see more. Not to say that you'll see the entire picture, but you'll get more pieces of information. Stay out of your head, right? Stay out of your head in a logical way. This is more intuitive as you continue to navigate the different layers. Yeah, like its energy is rising. Its energy is rising. And because energy is rising, it can get a little bit uncomfortable, right? And this is when the worries creep up. And the doubts, and am I going in the right direction? Some of you might want to turn around. It's like, oh my God, did I pick the right, the right route, the right, choice or whatever? And the universe is like, just come back to your center, come back to your intuition and stay positive. Like, know that your wave is coming, right? There's just things that you need to learn, and by learn, it could be just like, again, what needs to be seen will be revealed, right? And you'll know. Yeah, this ground through self-care, and through how you show up each and every day. This is, again, more connection to that, to positivity, but also seeking pleasure in your day to day, and not in an indulgent way, right? We want balance. She's like right there, balance. So it's not about eating everything, eating all the chocolate, right? It's about like having that piece of chocolate as a little treat in your day, things like that. But things that you find pleasurable, to allow them to be incorporated into your day-to-day life as well, to have that balance. Because the grounding of what you need to do in connection to this pleasure and to this connection to your intuition is what guiding you in balance through this process of coming to the other side, right? To reaching the summit of that mountain. It's also helping you release any yes, worries and doubts, but toxicity from the past, or anything that you might be holding on to that's no longer coming with you, and it's not allowing you to see clearly that there's so much abundance right in front of you that you have, and that you're stepping into some more, that your wishes, are being supported, and that whatever cycle you're in that can feel uncomfortable is coming to an end. But again, you have to stay balanced in your day-to-day, but also balanced in between your heart and your mind, as these changes keep unfolding. Yeah. Having discernment about what needs to go, what needs to stay, what needs to be grounded to continue to grow it, through your actions, but also through communication. There is power in communication, in communicating what you truly want, right? In looking for the right information that you need, for what you want to create, right? Because if, as a simple example, if you want a full-time job, you can't be talking about a part-time. It's just as simple as that. So it's like getting clear about what is that you want. So what you speak about, and what you research, and what you learn about, and what you open yourself up to receive from the universe as downloads, ideas, or even information from like all these earth angels on earth that might speak to you and might give you hints of the things you have to look into or do or incorporate into your day-to-day life, start to unfold. It's all about clarity. Here. It's like you're almost there. There's work that has been done, and you have been supported by the universe. I love how like the peace of mind, when you get clear and when you don't let doubt and worry get the best of you, this help will come through to reveal what needs to be seen, right? There's this help that comes through, this information that comes through, these seeds that can be planted, for you to create what you want to create. Four-leaf clover, great good fortune. This is what we're saying. Stay positive. Good luck is on your side. Like, things are actually moving in a positive direction. This card is about abundance and independence, and like receiving the fruits of your labor, of everything you've been working. Like there's more, right? That this is not the end of the story. That this is why we're talking about it comes in layers. But like, see, each layer brings something different for you to create more of what you want to create. Work, achievement, success. This is exactly what we're talking about. Things are going to move forward successfully. There's work to be done, right? There's Capricorn energy here. But we don't have to rush it. We don't have to push it. Like right now we're receiving more clarity and information on the things that we need to integrate. Yeah, this is all about that having that strength to stay balanced, to stay patient, to stay in harmony within yourself and with your world, to keep receiving what you need to receive, to keep moving forward. And this information, yes, it is connected to this full moon in Gemini. And you know, you might already start receiving something around like 2 days before it and the day of, but more of this energy will unfold in the next 8 to 9 weeks, which is basically 2 months. The next 2 months are going to be critical to more of this information coming through, to integrating more of these layers into your day-to-day life and seeing things move forward. And again, the energies are very lucky shirt. Again, very auspicious. So you got 0330, lucky shirt, love, peace, hope, and optimism, transferring responsibility to others, progress, creativity. It's like things are going to get lighter. Things are going to get easier. Luck is on your side. Stay positive. Pursue your goals and get what you want. It will provide wonderful benefits for you and the people you hold dear. Your ability to communicate is improving at this time, which will make it easier for you to interact with a broad spectrum of individuals. See, it's like it's aspecting our communication with yourself, right? Your higher self and the universe, but also with others. Okay, and before we go, we're gonna get a self-care ritual that we can connect to around the full moon. You don't have to do it on the actual day of the full moon, but of course, if you can do so, you can always do it a little bit before or a little bit later, or honestly whenever you can, right? Self-care is self-care is self-care. Well, again, what are we talking about? Strength. Build strength. And it doesn't have to be at the gym lifting or it could be just doing something that pushes you a little bit out of your comfort zone, that requires a little bit of more strength from you, right? When we're talking about balance, it came to mind, like, if you have been indulging a lot, like maybe reel it in. That also, you know, requires strength of will, right? So have those in mind. Connect with your ancestors. This could be connecting to family, but also connecting to the earth, connecting to your higher self and your ancestors that are guiding you. And positive affirmations. Didn't I say connect to positive affirmations? Positive affirmations. Build strength. Connect to your ancestors. I wanted to put in a way you see it, so ish here. Okay. And for those of you who want to connect to a more spiritual ritual, we got West. Emotion, self-worth, ending. It's funny because we were talking about that, right? Connecting to your intuition, connecting to your emotions, but connecting to that self-worth, right? So you can release this part that is just saying goodbye, and you can step more fully into this new dawn of your life. You can work with your heart chakra, with the water element, and with the direction of the west. But these cards, I usually just take them as more confirmation of what we're talking about and in what direction we're going. Yeah, more root chakra. You connect to your root chakra, and to the, like we said, the earth element as well is important, so you can continue to ground these visions of what your intuition is telling you at this time. All right, everyone, with that, I leave you. Thank you so much for sharing your energy with me. Please share any comments that you have of anything you're navigating. Like, share, subscribe with anyone. Share to anyone you think might find this helpful, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. You can also follow me on Instagram at Sparkling Carla, and if you ever want a one-on-one reading, you can do so on sparklingcarla.com. Again, I'm also doing readings by donation, so you just have to send your donation to Sparkling Carla. Suggested donation is $5 to $8 for a 2-card pool reading. But if you donate more, you'll get a bigger reading. If you have any questions, you can always message me on Instagram or email me at carla@sparklingcarla.com, and I'll be more than happy to answer all of your questions. Thank you so much again for being here and sharing your energy with me. Un besote. Mwah. Bye.